Welcome to what's hopefully the last part of Kid Icarus. I'm going to finish World 3 and maybe beat the game. So we start with some more climbing to do. This is actually where some of the platforming gets pretty difficult. Here we have some Metroids. Not too tough to deal with. And right when I start I fall. Oh, good thing I got that feather. And that's just how the feather works. It gives you some time to go onto a platform after you fall. So I'm off to a great start here. We have these these green donuts now. Same thing as the purple ones. Just don't overcorrect it, then you'll be fine. I swear that was early jitters on my part. Anyway, just some moving platforms. Not too tough to worry about. If you get them all on a line, they're actually pretty fun to just keep jumping up them. And we'll do the same thing. There's some of those rising yellow dudes. And here's the jumping tentacle guys. They're good for some hearts. That's really about it. And we're just gonna do the same thing. I know I said I was gonna cut out with the grinding, but well, I am almost up to 999 hearts. I'm getting hit a ton here. Alright, whatever, that should be enough. So I'm just gonna, in here is a black market just in case you still need a barrel or any weapons or anything. You could always go to one of those. But it's really not necessary. There's just gotta make jumps with these clouds. Oh, that could have stunk. And once again with more jumps. Let's just wait for the platform to bring you around. And then just make the jump to the left. Now this one has some pretty touchy hit detection, so make sure you jump and then go to the left. Otherwise you're going to end up jumping into that spike and it'll hurt you. Let's just get this guy. And just mind the yellow guys that like to pop up, and they've been kicking my ass all day. And mind the falling snakes as well. So yeah, there really isn't a whole lot else to say about this place. It's actually a little shorter than the other levels, even though some of the platforming can be tough, but it's really not that bad. This one I'm going to want to wrap around. See, I do just want to use the crystals on these guys. That's just shoot him from long range, he won't notice me anyway. Now at this part, don't go to the right, otherwise I count as you falling. And just make your way across. Find the Metroids. And once again, since you can shoot the Grim Reaper from long range, do so. And then go around, just gotta make jumps. Let's see, the third labyrinth is actually very difficult, so I am gonna take a risk and buy the goblet. Just for more health. I'm pretty sure I can get 100 hearts by the end of the game anyway. Or 100 more hearts, I should say. Especially when I can get hearts off of these guys. Alright, well that wasn't too tough. So other than that crappy start, I am now up to 400,000 points. And now for the last labyrinth, and they decided to save the absolute worst for last. So we'll start by going off to the right. You actually do want to go to the... You do want to go down at first, but I'm actually going right to get the map. I just gotta set off this snake pot. Just wait for those guys. And I'll just free you. Now if you go up, there's going to be some of those spike guys we saw earlier. There's your pretty basic spike puzzle. And like always, just wait once spikes start retracting to make your move. And with that, I get the map. So I just gotta make my way back. I'll probably just cut this part out. Okay, we are back. And let's see, I have to go down here, and here is the first dick move of the labyrinth. Yes, one really cheaply placed eggplant wizard, and I end up getting turned into an eggplant. Go figure, on 3 practice runs I don't get turned into an eggplant, but this one I do. So to deal with this, I have to go to the right with those red guys. Let's see, was it this one? Yes, it's this one. I want to go up and then go to the right. Go to the right again because the hospital is here. So I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. I'll just see you when I get there. Alright, moving along. Let's have to take these guys out. Wasn't too bad. So, what I have to do here is bait this snake plant, or snake pot. I'm either gonna want to go up or to the left, I don't remember which one. Actually, no, wait, I'm right. I wanted to go up. And just clear that spike puzzle. And just like the second labyrinth, there's plenty of rehashes of this thing. So now that that's over with. Now, wrong one. Actually, wanted to go up. Jeez, I'm getting hit way too much here. This is not good, especially with the boss that's actually pretty difficult. I just want to hit those red guys twice. They don't really do anything else except walk around. That's it. I think I'm going to want to go up. And then to the left. Because we have more awkward eggplant wizards to deal with. Just take you out. And I'm going to free a couple more centurions. Because they are actually kind of useful in this boss fight, unlike the last one. So, going down, get to a place that was only accessible from above. And, stupid slipperiness of this game. This is where the red guys... Oh, get on the ladder, you bastard! Anyway, speaking of, I wanted to go up. Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, once you start playing this game, the little things just start to bother the hell out of you. Like these extremely awkwardly placed eggplant wizards. So I'm gonna want to jump. Well, screw it, I'll get hit. I don't care, it's not worse than getting turned into an eggplant. And the same spike puzzle from before. Some blue guys. Just get. And of course the same spike puzzle from earlier. If you actually get turned into an eggplant, you do want to go down here to go to the hospital. And there's some red guys there, not that tough to deal with. Okay, here's actually what's a very dirty trick by the programmers. The next door on the right is actually the boss. So what the game programmers want you to do is get you out of having 999 hearts so you don't get the best ending. But I actually have a lot of time to burn, so I'm just gonna sit here, grind on red dudes, and then fill up my health. Like so. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's get to fighting the boss. The game calls this boss Pandora, and what it has is it likes to turn invisible and run into you. It also has these blue balls of death. So what you want to do is shoot this guy in the mouth or in the eyes. I really forget which one. Also, it doesn't help that the screwy hit detection sometimes doesn't count things as hits. But this is pretty much all this guy does. Why did I say that centurions were useful again? Well, never mind. Just had to beat this guy by myself. Alright, that's it for him. And with that, we get the third sacred treasure. And that's the end of the Sky World. With this game, you actually do get the 3 treasures automatically, no matter how many points you have or how underleveled you are. Anyway, here we are in World 4-1. This is actually Angel Land, which is kind of like a flying shooting section, only with controls that really aren't that good. So you fly around, you try and avoid the enemies, and yeah, that's really about it. These pink guys, they like to fly in from behind, so you do want to stay in the middle when dealing with these guys. And those blocks just fall randomly. If you keep one heart on, or keep one heart on the screen, then those things won't fall again. And that pink guy shoots at me. And this is not like Silver Surfer where if you touch walls it kills you. Instead you can actually go through walls in this game. These are harpies. These guys fly in like kind of a U pattern. And these enemies actually do a ton of damage. What the hell is the point of this armor if I'm taking a lot of damage like that? So those flowers, they pop up, kind of like the pink guys from World 2. So let's just take care of them. And one thing I find that's a little bit irritating about this level is that you can only have one arrow on the screen at a time. Where if you try and shoot multiple times, then it won't fire until the arrow completely left the screen. So these ghosts, they're not really a problem as long as you're not on the absolute right of the screen. You can just shoot these guys, they only give you one heart, they just go straight up and down. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this level. It's just running and, or just flying and shooting. It's all auto-scroll. And just like before, just leave one heart on there and then the towers won't fall, or those blocks. If you already have 999 hearts, that's one way you can actually help your cause, is by leaving hearts on the screen. And there's just some blocks trying to catch me off guard. But they're not too bad to deal with. That one probably should have got me, but it didn't. I don't know why. And they fall, or those wizard guys or warlock guys that fall into 3 pieces. They kind of take the weirdest route to get to you, so just make sure you are aware of that, or that they break up into pieces and go after you. And there's some flowers that almost caught me off guard. I don't really get why flowers hurt me anyway. Then again, why am I questioning the logic of this game when I'm almost done with it? So, just a little bit more to go. Probably about 3/4 of the way there. Yeah, that's one problem with this level, is that it does get kind of boring around the end. There's some more ghosts. Let's see, where are we now? More ghosts. These guys are packs of 4 just like everything else. Not too much to worry about. Okay, we are here finally at the final boss. So what you want to do is hang to the left and place yourself like right around here, so except when he likes to come up on you by accident or by no good reason. And just stay here and just keep spamming arrows because he can't do a thing to you if you do. And those beams actually do a lot of damage, so mind them. And she also likes to fire up serpents at you. But just mind the awkward controls, and this stage really isn't that bad for a flying shoot. I mean, Kid Icarus Uprising actually does a much better job, but then again, this was 1986, so what do you expect? And that's it, we have beaten Kid Icarus. Medusa's gone, Palatina's safe, and Angel Land is saved. So enjoy the ending. These are just the credits. So I probably should mention my final thoughts on the game. And that's, while this game is a classic, it has aged pretty badly, and the problems are very noticeable once you start playing it. But I still enjoy this game, it's still fun to play. But I'll be taking a break this weekend, and I'll get to my next talk-through after that. So, there's still a few things I need to take care of with this series, and I'll just do that in an extra video. Actually, wait, I need to show off New Game Plus first. It's really not that different. And here's New Game Plus. You start off with everything, except for bottles, hammers, and feathers. And you just keep going here. This is the strength arrow upgrade room I talked about in the first video, where more often than not, people who do play this game end up getting about maybe 3 or 4 strength arrows. They can actually find one here when they're playing on New Game Plus. But that's enough of this, so I'll join you next time in an extra video. See you then.